very early on Monday morning, and we have to go to Livingston, Texas, which is the place that we are from as Texas residents, but
place we've never been.
Never been until today. First time to Livingston because Mark has jury duty. First
Crazy.
time. Monday morning commuter traffic.
Yeah, and Willis.
Right onto West Montgomery Street.
So I'm glad we don't have to do this most days.
So glad that's not our scene.
This is like 7 o'clock in the morning. 7:05.
Oh, these people that have to do this commute thing. I'm so glad we don't have to do that anymore.
Me too. I feel for him.
For you, because I've been there.
Yep.
It's drudgery.
Yep. Mark's alarm's going off. This is the time he would normally be getting up. Yes. We would normally be getting up at 7:15 instead of 6.
Yeah.
Kind of all back roads this morning. We don't have to get on any interstate, which is nice. It makes for a pretty nice little country 1 hour and 4-minute drive.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I figured when it was a big drive, I figured we'd be jumping on interstate.
This is way more fun. Now, I'm not eligible to do jury duty because I'm not a US citizen. I'm a US permanent resident with a green card. I'm an Australian citizen. And so I am not able to get called up for jury duty, but Mark over here is. And we have been wondering, what, being full-time on the road, what do you do when you get called up for jury duty and you're in Maine or Washington State and you're meant to be down in Texas? You can just call them and say, I'm out of state. But considering we happen to be in state at the time of your jury duty, of course, here we are for a little morning adventure.
Here we are.
Doing your civil duty, honey.
That's right. Getting up early and driving an hour to go to Polk County. First time ever.
Don't tell them that.
Potentially serve as a juror.
Well, Mark's not sure if he's going to get selected.
Yeah, being a former police officer, they generally don't like police officers on the jury. So odds are I'll get sent home, but we'll have at least gone there, shown up for the
Doing the right
quest.
thing.
Yeah.
Turn right onto Texas 150 East Church Street.
Stoplight town.
Continue on Texas 150 East for 2 miles.
More cattle.
Continue on farm to Market 1988 North, 5 miles.
Welcome to Livingston. based on a text message I just got from Mark, it looks like he's going to be there at least for an hour. So I'm going to head down to the SKP's headquarters, our base for mail and domicile, and go meet those guys and do a little tour. Alright, so I've arrived at the SKP's headquarters here in Livingston, Texas, and it's just before 9 a.m. and they do daily tours at 9, so I thought it was a great opportunity for me to go in, check out what the whole operation is about. This is where they take care of our mail, this is our domicile, this is the headquarters where it all happens and makes life on the road a whole lot easier for us full-time RVers. So let's go check it out. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. Wanting to do a tour today if I can.
The tour's on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 9:30.
Well, that was a big anticlimax. So they briefly showed me the mailroom, not allowed to take any photos or video since 9/11 security reasons. But I was able to see a huge big room with apparently over 10,000 files of members like us who get their mail handled by SKPs, which we love, and bummed that I can't do a tour. Tuesdays and Thursdays only. So we'll see if Mike's back in jury duty tomorrow. Maybe I can come back tomorrow, but otherwise at least I can check my mail here. What? Parking ticket? That sucks.
Well, so far not so good. Still in the process. There's over 100 people in there, but sounds like they would need at least 36, if not 50 of them. They're going to need a lot of jurors today because they got a lot of court cases. Some of these cases may take all week. We really want to avoid that. Good chance I'll be here at least half day. But still remaining hopeful that I will be dismissed. But I got to go back in and then hope for the best. So the big news, I was able to be excused from jury duty. Very glad about that. The main jury that I was almost selected on, they're going to be here all week. It's about 12:30, so now I'm looking forward to going and having some lunch in our hometown of Livingston.
So while Mark was at jury duty, I didn't have anything really much to do, so I just wandered around Walmart, which is really the only thing to do here. We always manage to find some things in Walmart that you need as an RVer, so.
Which is too funny because when I was talking to the other people who might be selected as juries, and I said my wife was going to be hanging out this morning, they said, well, she could always go wander Walmart. So
and that's what I did.
That's about it.
Oh, that's what I did. There's all the shopping in the back. Okay, lunchtime. This is downtown Livingston. This is the historic area. You can see there's not a lot of food choices, shopping choices, or anything to do choices. But this is technically our hometown, so at least need to drive around and see what it's all about. A couple of antique stores, none of them were open today, unfortunately. Which is how Walmart ended up being the highlight of my morning. This is the main street and the business area around here.
On US 190 Westbrook or Miles. You will arrive at 12:45 here.
It's like the fourth donut shop I've seen. Donuts are a big deal around here.
Right, quite a few cars out there. That's always a good sign.
Your destination is on the right.
There we go, Pueblo Viejo.
Everyone hoping for crawfish.
Pollo Diablo. Bacon wrapped chicken with jalapeno and cheese.
Oh.
Looks delish.
We got the good old chicken and steak fajitas. Let's eat.
After hanging out this morning in the courtroom, ready for a drink.